This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. Now Hunt on the return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to start this drive at pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Check 55 to mine. Check 55 to mine. Regular. Kill. Turn up.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Next carry now for Kareem Hunt. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Mike Daniels.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brings up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Is good.
Berkey with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Bengals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
9-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And here's a throw taken in by Boyd. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Alexander. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 39.
On 2nd and 9. Mayfield quickly into the hands of Beckham.
Complete to
Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
41-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Bengals' 43-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield over the middle to Beckham. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 23. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
The 23-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll get at nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. Touchdown, Browns. So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Joe Mixon.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
3rd and 3.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go, defense.
Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Second down, Mayfield. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. T.J. Green with a pick. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
On second down, here's Mixon. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Second down, Mixon. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll give it to Mixon. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
The quick slant caught. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Joe Burrow in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have got it back to a one-score game. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
Burrow's pass.
Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
An 8-yard pickup.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
The ball carrier.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
8-yard pickup.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, right at the 40. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Handoff to Joe Mixon.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Being chased out left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On 2nd down, Burrow. This is caught, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. C.J. Uzomah, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started, and their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
1st and 10.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Number 27.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
That's good.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
Circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And he whips that one incomplete there. The intended receiver was Rashard Higgins. And now it's second down. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. And some room to maneuver. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A gain of 5.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They get this out left, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. Had the option to hand that one off and run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bengals.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run on first down. Mixon. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Burrow will throw.
19-yard line.
Dumps it off to Mixon.
Burrow's
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Mixon.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 4. He finds his running back, Mixon. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Joe Mixon.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Touchdown.
C.J. Uzomah. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Pulls it in at the 13. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Odell Beckham on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Jarvis Landry, Pro Bowl wideout, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And some room to roll now. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And nearly intercepted. That would have been a hat trick, his third pick of the game. Instead, second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mayfield now. Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
You ready? You ready?
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 27-yard line. 1st down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, Hunt. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
24-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game.
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
They'll run with Hunt. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland 1st down, an 11-yard pickup.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he is going to lose yardage here. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 18-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
And 9.
Mayfield to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On 2nd and goal, the lone man in the backfield is Hunt. They'll give it to him up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Kareem Hunt in the final minute, and the Browns have moved out in front.
I don't know how how many more of these my heart can take, my man? I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bed.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
The Browns take over first.
A carry here for Hunt.
31-yard line.
Making the play defensively, Carl Lawson.
The ball carrier. He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.